Good morning, good people. How are you? It's been a minute. First, let me say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my continuous subscribers, people that have been following me. Excuse me, you all that came over from my first YouTube page. Just thank you for your sincerity. Thank you for your continuous support. It is Wednesday, October, I think 7th or 8th, maybe even the ninth. I'm not really sure. But good morning, how are you? I wanted to chit chat with you guys. Something, was weighing on my mind. I never thought that this late in my age that I would be going through the stuff that I've gone through. No fault of my own, 44 years old. And the last couple of months I've gone through so much unnecessary drama, so unnecessary deceit and deception through no fault of my own. So I wanted to tell you guys and girls, you men and you women, um, take heed to the red flags. Take heed to the things that are going on in your relationships. Take heed to, getting to know someone and just like it's really hard to explain, and I'm being very serious here. Um, my last relationship, there were so many red flags when I think about it. The fact that this person um, supported me in my businesses in private, but never would want to support me publicly. And I let that go, which is not cool because I know that's something that I would never deal with, or something that I don't want to deal with, or something I don't respect. I don't respect that. Um, what else? There were so many red flags. There were so many things. And because of the woman I am, I just kind of brushed it off, and I just, I kept it moving, and I'm paying for it now because I should have put a halt on that supposed so-called friendship relationship. So here I am this morning, take accountability. You guys know I'm really big on that, taking accountabilities for the action, for your actions for the actions and the part that you play and whatever you go through in your life. Um, but yeah, I was so many red flags. I saw them, but I've always been very dedicated, and always showed my support, my devotion, and I just let it. I let so many things go, and I'm paying for it now. Ultimately, um, another red flag was um, when I moved. I packed up my children. I literally packed up my children and my belongings, and I moved to a whole nother state, a state that I said I would never move to, Virginia. Commonwealth, we don't like niggas, we don't like black people. Ask Virginia. I would never move out here, but I did that because I called myself leveling up and showing this person that, hey, I'm here, I love you, and I care about you. But I didn't do my research. I'm sorry, I keep looking out the window. The maintenance people are just, cutting the grass, peeking in. But anyway, I should have done my research. Now, mind you, I had been dating this person off and on for 2 years. So I thought we were solid. This person let me believe that we were solid, and, we were going to grow, and we were going to bond, and, get married in 2020. All this stuff I was, manipulated into believing, and I believed it. Um, so getting back to, yeah, so packed up my kids. I moved all the way out here to Virginia in March of 2019. We're now in um, October of 2019. Um, May, this person decides that um, they want to have an affair and be in a relationship with someone else. I find out later on, which is devastating. Was devastating to me, and I didn't find this out until July. So May, June, and July, this person had been very deceitful to me, and it's crazy because during this time, I thought that we were solid. I just thought that maybe we were going through something. This person continued to manipulate me into thinking that I was the problem. That just talking to me any kind of way, treat me any kind of way. And, I'm a very smart girl, but I guess I wasn't smart enough. And I just couldn't figure out, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm being supportive of you. I'm, loving you. I'm just taking care of you. I'm so, devotion, all of that, loyal to you. And around June, July, this person just really started mistreating me. And I just couldn't figure it out. Long story short, this person was, stepping out, being very manipulative and very deceitful, and just very hurtful. And it was very, 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 very hard time for me because I always thought to myself, how do you take a woman who was loving, kind, loyal, and devoted to you, did any and everything for you, invested in you mentally, emotionally, and financially, the same woman that you told in countless emails, text messages, and verbally, no, you're great. You treat me like a king. You're the best. You do this for me. You do that for me. I just need you to do A, B, and C. And I did those things. I worked on myself and I did those things, and it still wasn't good enough. And that was hurtful, very, very, very hurtful. But I still got to take accountability for the part that I play in this because there were so many red flags. And there's so many things that I talk about not dealing with, I wasn't going to deal with. And I tell you guys don't deal with. And I dealt with it. And I paid the price brutally. Paid the price for those things. So here now, October. I'm sitting out here, Manassas. Can't get anybody to come visit me. Not willing to date. Not willing to open up. I'm just not willing to. I don't think I will be ever be willing to allow myself to love like that again, to be devoted like that again, to be supportive like that again because I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how people walk around treating people like that. How do you move in life? How do you walk around in life? How do you function when you know that you've done someone that way? And it's really weird because to this day this person continues to, just move through life as if he didn't do anything, as if, you know, it's disgusting. It's so disgusting and it's so hurtful. And I woke up this morning. I'm going to tell you guys the worst part about this situation is when everything came out and I confronted this person about this girl, this other woman. He gave me this story about the reason why he was dealing with her. And I believed it at first. But then, things just didn't add up. And it's, just, like I said, very hurtful. But I still remain friends. I still show my love, still show my support because that's what I promised to do and that's what I said I was going to do. And I know that people make mistakes. But I got to tell you guys what the ultimate betrayal was. The ultimate betrayal was, and this is really weird. I don't really know the whole story about this. This young lady started receiving emails. I was blamed for that. And anybody that knows me knows I'm not going to send an email. I had her number. So if I wanted to converse with her, talk to her, say anything to her, I would have called her. Started receiving emails from numerous people, from what I've been told about him, saying that they were dating him too, saying different things about him. There was a post made on social media about him, which I had already told him before him and I had a falling out. I saw some things on YouTube under some posts that people made about him because he is a former battle rap artist. So, but he didn't take heed to it. So I said, okay. Anyway, this young lady started receiving emails, and he started to be exposed. Of course, I was blamed for that. I was blamed for everything. So, being blamed for everything. What's really hurtful about the whole situation is that at the end of this man had the audacity to go tell this girl that the emails were from me. Oh, it's my bitter ex. My ex is bitter. She's just trying to break us up. This, that, and the third. And you know what's fucked up about that situation is that it's false. That is not true. I never sent that girl an email. I never contacted her. I never did any of that. And it's fucked up. She's thinking that her relationship ended because of a bitter ex, me, which is absolutely not true. She doesn't know that he told me A, B, and C, the reason why he was dealing with her. So this young lady is walking around believing that this young man had a bitter ex who broke their relationship up allegedly, and this and this and that. And I think that's fucked up. And the point of my story is I have this hurt inside of my heart because I know the truth. or what I was told the truth. And for this man to go and tell this woman that I was doing those things, and her not knowing the truth about why their relationship really ended, if those people really were people who, had affairs with him, or people who really knew him, or really were trying to expose him for the awful person that he was, is, or whatever. And that's so hurtful. But you know what? This is what I believe. I don't believe in karma. I do believe sometimes you have to create someone's karma. And that's not up to me doing that. But I believe that one day she will find out the truth. Excuse me. And yeah. So I'm here to tell you guys, treat people. If someone's loving you, love them back. If someone is supporting you, support them. If someone is taking care of you, if someone is loving you and supporting you and loyal to you and committed to you and just have invested in you mentally, emotionally, and financially, like, pay them the honor of the fucking respect. Pay them the honor of honesty, dignity, the same devotion, the same love, the same courtesy. I talk about that a lot. Give them the same fucking courtesy that they gave you. Like, I don't think I will ever recover from this. I'm 44 years old. I've never in my fucking life went through any type of drama like this. I've never been cheated on in my life. I've just never gone through any of this. I'm too fucking old to be going through anything with anybody. And yeah, I don't think that I will ever be recovered from this. And I'm at the point where right now I'm just like skeptical about trusting people. Like, I opened up to this person. I was just like wide open. Like, this person knows and knew everything about me and just took my kindness for a weakness, took my heart, stomped on it, just manipulated me. And I don't understand it, you guys. Please be kind to people. If someone loves you, love them back. If you don't love that person, let them know. Like, we're grown out here. Like, you can't be out here manipulating people and treating people like that. Like, there's some really, really awful people in this world. And I told you guys that I would talk about it. You guys, there were so many red flags.